Welcome back. The Community Learning Centers are hosting their final Community Health and Wellness Fairs at the 2024-2025 school year. Now, joining me today to tell us more about it is Vicki Vetter and Paul Kaiser. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. So tell us kind of how many years you've done this.
So this is the second year for the Health and Wellness Fairs specifically, and really the second year for CLC.
For Community Learning Centers as a whole. So the Community Learning Centers is a large collaboration in Sioux Falls that between Boys and Girls Club, YMCA, Volunteers of America, and MB, coming together really to support kids and families, and health and wellness fairs are one way that we do that in this community.
Yeah, tell us what resources that you guys have then as well.
Well, for the fair specifically, so we're bringing together more than 60 vendors that represent all areas of health, for medical health, mental health, some sports, some nutrition, some community services, human services stuff. So they all come together, and really the hope is that families will come and learn about resources available throughout Sioux Falls, learn something they didn't know before, and just have fun and get to know, more people in the community and make some important connections.
Yeah, and what are some of those like specific resources then that people are going to be able to look at, access, or things maybe people don't realize we have here in Sioux Falls for people?
Sure, that is the hope, that there are things available that they are not yet aware of. So the big players of the healthcare systems, but do you know the particular like mental health resources or programs in place that you might qualify for or be able to sign up with? There's a lot of people coming, so I don't know if I can list specifics, but over 64 vendors we have right now that will set up tables and displays and bring their games and their treats, and it's just a fun time to walk around and get to know all the various resources and opportunities.
Yeah, and you said this is kind of fairly new. I mean, how has it evolved since you guys started this, fair, and what you do as well? Yeah,
so initially the community learning centers, the one that probably is the most visible in the community is we extend the school day. And so we have out of school time care for elementary age kids in all of our elementary schools right now. We'll be expanding to the middle schools here coming up this next year. And then the health and wellness fairs, we also with community conversations are the ones that we really try to dive into to support families around the community.
Yeah. So who would you say this would be good for, to attend or just anything like that? Yeah,
we really try to be useful for all ages, and so it's not just Annie Sullivan School where the fair will be held, but anybody in that community, and not just kids, but all the way through. So you can come at any age, and I'm sure you'll find something interesting, something useful at this fair. This is our third one this year, and it'll be our final one, and each time they've kind of grown and improved, and so the last two were really fun and went really well, so we're looking forward to this final one.
Yeah, and again, when is it? Where is it? How can people attend? They just show up?
Yep, just show up. It is next week, Tuesday, the 25th, from 4:30 to 7 at Annie Sullivan Elementary.
Okay. Are there ways that people can support that would you guys do as well then?
Coming is great because we would love to meet you and get connected. It's great networking for all the vendors in the room too. But yeah, just be watching out for things that the CLC is doing with the school district and supports where you can.
Awesome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Stick around. We have more after the break.